Is it better for us all to be lonely? In this video, I will be diving into how and why being lonely could be good for us or bad for us. Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "In solitude, the lonely man is eaten up by himself, among crowds, by the many." What does Nietzsche exactly entail by saying this? Well, I'm sure that we have all had the experience of being alone to the extent to which we overthink basic daily trivia. Is this outfit good enough? Why did I say that to her? Why didn't I work hard enough today? Can I get this school assignment done in time? When a man is left alone with his own mind distracts him by overcomplicating the conventional customs of his daily life. But distracts him from what exactly? From his pains? That could be the case. Or could it be from the lack of human interactivity in his life? The same lack that gives a small duty such a grandiose sense of importance. But hold on, the title of this video questions whether it is better for us all to be lonely. So why on earth am I stating the negatives? Well, because this is the only significant negative there is. Overthinking into a frenzy of madness is the one major impact loneliness can have on man. But if a man is left with himself long enough, it could be better for him. His flaws will be evident to him, and on a long enough timescale, he may even feel metaphysically exiled to the point where he feels the need to adopt a goal that he can work towards, a goal that is under no jurisdiction other than his own, so that a man can finally be autonomous without having to conform to societal norms of doing what other people deem acceptable for him to do, but rather do what he truly wants to do. I will share a personal anecdote that relates to this, of a time where I myself was heavily pressured by cultural norms, societal norms, and by people around me in my life to become a doctor, or an engineer, or a lawyer. But I didn't want that for myself. I thought to myself, why do I have to conform to what others want for me? And why do they want it for me? And why do they so strongly urge me towards this shallow, meaningless path? And I have come to realize that nothing you do for the sole purpose of pleasing and conforming to the wills of others can truly fulfill and conclude you. And with this said, how would I have ever known what and who I want to be in this absurd life if I didn't get to have so much time alone to figure out what I want to achieve, what I want to experience in life, and the goals that I myself want to strive for? And so, would striving towards a goal fulfill a man? More than likely, yes. Because although some may believe that the world and our existence has no inherent meaning, we can still find fulfillment in the struggle of enduring life itself. It is much like Sisyphus and his boulder. He pushes and pushes, alone and alone. And in his futile attempt, at the end, the boulder comes right back down. But what if Sisyphus found his meaning in pushing the boulder as far as he could, all alone, without the murmuring of the people scrutinizing his abnormal expedition, and despite his futile, indifferent attempt at getting to the top, that doesn't really exist. He still found the meaning in every straining push of the boulder. This is the philosophical difficulty a man can face, although a man is alone. Can he find his true meaning and the meaning of his fate in life, enduring it alone and without the crowd, without the people? Going back to Friedrich Nietzsche's saying, "In solitude, the lonely man is eaten up by himself, among crowds, by the many." This conveys to us that Friedrich believes that to partake in life itself will lead to a person's demise, whether they are lonely or with many. And to be honest, I can see how this could also be true, because we will either conform to the wills of our own or the wills of the people around us. Ever heard of the saying, "You are the sum of the 5 people you hang out with the most"? Well, this is precisely what Friedrich is referring to. If we are with the crowd, we become the crowd. If you are with yourself and alone, you simply discover yourself. You discover who you really are. Some can come to terms with who they are, and some don't. And that is precisely what determines whether the loneliness was good or bad for you. A person can become so alone They descend into madness, however some can be so alone. They come to find peace. So was Friedrich, right? Is it a lose-lose situation whether you're alone or entangled with the crowd? With people? I think he wasn't. I think Friedrich was wrong. Loneliness can sometimes bring you the peace and aspiration that the chaos of the crowd could never, and allow you to find your own meaning in the absurdity of life, rather than adopting the meaning that only the fragments of people's outlooks on you create. But do you agree with Friedrich, or do you agree with me? Or do you have your own opinion on this perplexing subject? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe, as this helps the channel greatly.